All right, man. So we back again with another one.
Y'all, so it's time to talk about it. So, Travis Hunter's fiance Leanna released an 8-minute video on TikTok addressing all the issues people have said about her. She addressed her saying that Travis Hunter originally wasn't her type. And she said that when Travis originally DM'd her, he had a girlfriend, so she ignored him until he was single because she's not a homewrecker, and why would her type be that? She also said that she's never had a physical type, goes on and lists the types of people that she's been with: a white cowboy, soccer player, SoundCloud rapper, all those things. Then in a separate video, Travis basically stuck up for his fiance and basically said she's been crying herself to sleep and drinking a lot and basically like, y'all don't know them, chill out, all that. So, from what you've heard and what you've seen, Mace, can ask you first, how do you feel about all of this discussion around basically their relationship?
Mm. When I look at this situation, I want to be sensitive to it because I know this is his wife. Anybody got a wife, they're gonna care about it. But when it comes to the things that she's saying, if I take myself out of it and just talk about what it is that I'm seeing, is one of those cases where you don't understand the moment you're in. Is that's just the best way to explain it. When she talks about the type of people she dated. Okay, that's cool. The SoundCloud rapper, I'm for that as a fellow MC. Then she talks about the different things about how she wasn't dealing with him because he was dating other people. I'm for that, definitely, being consistent in that. But then you turn around and date him after you say that he's a known cheater. If he's known to you as a cheater, when you meet him, he's trying to cheat. So even if you date him later, you know you were dating someone who was a cheater. I'm just saying this from a woman's point of view. From a guy's, we get it. Pause. But when you talk about the things that goes along with her, the real issue is that when you're dealing with Travis, you got to understand that he's the prize in the situation, and that's what everybody is really coming down on her about. She's not seeing him as a prize. She's seeing him as just a regular nigga. And the best way to lose a king is to try to treat a king like a regular nigga. Like it would be like a woman, my wife, trying to treat me like a regular nigga. I'm not a regular nigga. I don't make regular money. I don't do regular things. Ain't nothing about me regular. Nothing is regular about any person that lives on that level. And you take the last interview, or not even an interview, the last time he's doing a photo shoot, he wins the Heisman. She's sitting there like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? What else are you gonna do? Hit cartwheels? Yes, this is gonna be your life. People are gonna be focusing on him, and it can't look like he gotta always defer to.
Hold on, real quick. I don't care what y'all say. I feel like if it was listen, if it was a sister or more like down to earth, whatever. Like, long story short, if it was a black girl, whatever the case was, listen, they should have been jumping up. Woo! Should have been jumping like she listen, like she just won the lottery.
To you and turn everything and make it about you so you could feel comfortable, because that means the moment is too big for you. And that's what I would say. So I would definitely, even though I'm giving some strong information here, you guys definitely should look into counseling. Definitely look into that very fast, because that's going to help you guys stay together if staying together is really what you guys want, because there's some things that you need that he's not going to be able to give you, just because of the caliber of person he is. And I know that was a long take, but that's what I wanted to
That's great.
share.
I got two things to say, and then I'll let Stat go. Steph Curry's wife had a moment like this when she was at the red table. Like, I feel that he's just all about everybody's like all about him and this, that, and the third, and nobody's paying me no mind. This when Jada had everybody wilds bugging the fuck out, and that shit went away quick. That shit lasted about a week. because she understood. Like, I don't know what Steph said. I don't know what happened, but she calmed down the week. Take a look into whatever happened with that. That's one thing. And then the last thing I'll say is this, because I don't really have much to say about it, because I have no delayed sensitivity.
Low key, that's why I wanted to watch this.
So
I thought he was gonna say
I
something.
just won't say too much about it. The one thing that I will say is that sponsors and teams are going to look at this. It's not draft yet. You just signed with Adidas. I think she's in the commercial, if I'm
She
not
is.
mistaken. She's in the new Adidas commercial. So shit go left. She said, I've been there from the beginning. So I would just take into heed, and I'm not saying she's going to left, but I'm just saying take into heed. You're not drafted yet. You have millions of people that want to do sponsorship, and you may be scaring some of them away with some of the things that you have on your personal life. Keep your personal, and then business. And when you want to exploit your personal, at least go get your 300-400 million and then get into this. You got a lot of money out of you, young man. And I would definitely take heed to the sponsorship dollars that's in front of you, and also not making NFL teams scared that this situation will cause a headache. Because look, you've been with her 5 years and you've been busting ass every year. You just won the Heisman. Just that was playing 140 snaps a game. So obviously this isn't anything new. It's just your celebrity's growing, and maybe she's not used to it. So that's all
She can't handle it. She like
I say. Just keep thinking about your money for both of y'all. If that's who you're going to be with in the future, this is going to affect your bottom line moving forward.
Yeah, I actually agree 100% with everything that you guys both said. I actually hate this entire situation because it didn't need to get to this point if people just kept things private. And I know it's a situation where it's like, of course, her feelings are valid and his feelings are valid as well. He cares about his fiance, so he's going to stick up for her. But in certain situations, especially when you know who you're dealing with, or maybe she didn't know she was dealing with and not expecting him to get to this point or this level, as a woman, especially when your man is at a certain
you see your man on the front cover of a college football game, you might not know too much about football, right? Or too much about video games. But if you see your man on the front cover of a video game, not a YouTube, not no, it you know how many video game fanatic we have? And you listen.
level, you got to be selfless. You know, you're going to have to handle those situations elsewhere because, again, this is a topic that we're discussing. And if, of course, we're going to discuss it because he is a celebrity. This is part of the news. People are going to talk about it, whether you want them to talk about it or not. You have to learn that you don't have to address everything, and not everything's going to be about you. Like, I tell my friends this all the time. They're like, oh, if I want to date like a rapper, an athlete, like, girl, it's not going to be about.
All right, man. I'm gonna get at you on the next one. Y'all stay safe, be safe. Let me know what y'all thought down below, and hit that. You know what?